Hey everyone, welcome back to Benefits Breakdown. If you're still getting Social Security by paper check, you have exactly 81 days to switch to direct deposit, or your payments will stop completely. This isn't a warning, this is Trump's executive order, and September 30th is a hard deadline with no exceptions. 456,000 Americans are still receiving their Social Security benefits by paper check, and most of them have no idea that their payment method is about to be eliminated forever. On March 25th, President Trump signed an executive order that will end all federal paper payments, including Social Security checks, by September 30th, 2025. This is episode 6 of Benefits Breakdown, where we keep you informed about critical changes to your government benefits. If you're getting value from these episodes, please subscribe and hit that notification bell, because changes like this can catch people off guard and cost them their financial security if they're not prepared. Trump's executive order is titled Modernizing Payments to and from America's Bank Account, and it's part of a broader government efficiency effort. The order states that paper-based payments impose unnecessary costs, delays, and risks of fraud, lost payments, theft, and inefficiencies. The numbers are staggering. Maintaining the physical infrastructure and specialized technology for processing paper payments cost American taxpayers over $657 million in fiscal year 2024 alone. That's more than $500 million just to process and mail paper checks. Here's what's changing. Starting September 30th, 2025, all federal payments must be made electronically. This includes Social Security retirement benefits, SSDI, SSI, survivor benefits, veterans benefits, tax refunds, and any other federal payment. The only exceptions are for people who don't have access to banking services, and even those exceptions will be extremely limited. While 456,000 people might not sound like a huge number compared to the 68.2 million total Social Security recipients, these are often the most vulnerable Americans. Paper check recipients tend to be older adults who either don't trust electronic banking or have never learned how to use it. Many live in rural areas where banking services are limited, or they've been victims of identity theft in the past and are afraid of electronic transactions. Some have cognitive challenges that make managing online accounts difficult, while others simply prefer the tangible security of holding a physical check. The cruel irony is that these are exactly the people who can least afford to have their payments disrupted. They often rely on Social Security for 100% of their income and don't have the technical skills or support systems to quickly adapt to electronic payments. The deadline is absolute. September 30th, 2025. There will be no extensions, no grandfather clauses, and no one more month accommodations. If you're still set up to receive paper checks on October 1st, your Social Security payment will not be processed. The Social Security Administration has been sending notices to paper check recipients, but many people throw away government mail thinking it's junk or scams. Others receive the notices but don't understand the urgency or think they have more time than they actually do. What makes this particularly challenging is that Social Security field offices are operating with reduced staff and longer wait times. Getting an appointment to set up direct deposit can take weeks or even months in some areas. This means you can't wait until the last minute. You need to act within the next few weeks to ensure you have enough time to complete the process. The good news is that setting up direct deposit is straightforward once you know the process. You have 3 main options: online, by phone, or in person at a Social Security office. The online method is fastest if you're comfortable using a computer. You'll need to create a My Social Security account at ssa.gov, which requires identity verification. Once you're logged in, you can add your bank information, and the change typically takes effect within 1 business day. If you prefer to handle this by phone, you can call Social Security at 1-800-77-21213. However, wait times are currently averaging over 2 hours, and you'll need to provide extensive identity verification over the phone. You'll also need your bank routing number and account number ready. For in-person assistance, you can visit your local Social Security office, but you must make an appointment first. Bring a government-issued photo ID, your Social Security card, and a voided check or bank statement showing your account information. The staff can help you complete the direct deposit form and submit it immediately. One of the biggest challenges with this mandate is that some Social Security recipients don't have traditional bank accounts. The executive order mentions limited exceptions for people without access to banking services, but the details are still being worked out. If you don't have a bank account, you have several options. Many credit unions offer basic checking accounts with low or no fees, and some are specifically designed for seniors or people with limited income. Community banks often have more flexible requirements than large national banks. Another option is a prepaid debit card program. The federal government already offers the Direct Express card specifically for federal benefit recipients. This card functions like a bank account for direct deposit purposes, but doesn't require a traditional banking relationship or credit check. Some people are concerned about the security of electronic payments, but federal direct deposits are actually much safer than paper checks. Electronic payments can't be stolen from mailboxes, lost in the mail, or forged. They're protected by federal banking regulations and FDIC insurance. If you don't switch to direct deposit before September 30th, your October Social Security payment will not be issued. The Social Security Administration will hold your benefits until you provide electronic payment information, but this process can take weeks to resolve. During this time, you won't receive any payments. You can't pay rent, buy groceries, or cover medical expenses with money that's being held in the Social Security system. For people who rely on Social Security as their primary or only income source, this could create a genuine financial emergency. Even once you provide the direct deposit information, it can take additional time to process the backlogged payments. You might receive a lump sum covering the missed months, or the payments might be spread out over time. Either way, the disruption to your monthly budget could be severe. The worst part is that this is completely preventable. Unlike some government deadlines that get extended or modified, this executive order has the full force of the Trump administration behind it. The September 30th date is firm, and the government has made it clear there will be no accommodations for people who fail to make the switch. As with any major government change, scammers are already targeting Social Security recipients with fraudulent calls and emails about the paper check elimination. They're using the urgency of the deadline to pressure people into providing personal information or paying fees. Here's what you need to know. Social Security will never ask you to pay a fee to set up direct deposit. The service is completely free. They will never ask for your bank PIN, online banking passwords, or credit card information. And they will never threaten to stop your benefits if you don't provide information immediately during an unsolicited phone call. If someone contacts you claiming to be from Social Security about setting up direct deposit, hang up and call the official Social Security number at 1-800-77-21213. Yes, you'll have to wait on hold, but it's worth it to verify that any communication is legitimate. Here's your step-by-step action plan for the next 81 days. First, if you're receiving paper checks, don't delay. Start the direct deposit process within the next 2 weeks to ensure you have time to resolve any complications. Gather your documentation: a government-issued photo ID, your Social Security card, and bank account information, including the routing number and account number. If you don't have a bank account, research your options and open one as soon as possible. Choose your method: online, phone, or in person, based on your comfort level and capabilities. If you need help, ask a trusted family member or friend to assist you. Many adult children or grandchildren can help their elderly relatives navigate the online process. Once you've submitted your direct deposit information, monitor your account to confirm the change took effect. Your next Social Security payment should be deposited electronically instead of mailed as a check. Keep all confirmation numbers and documentation until you've received at least 2 electronic payments successfully. This paper check elimination is part of a broader modernization effort by the Trump administration. Other changes are coming that will affect how you interact with Social Security and other federal agencies. Electronic signatures will become standard. More services will be moved online, and in-person offices may see further reductions in services. The key is staying informed and adapting to these changes before they become mandatory. Government agencies are moving toward digital-first operations, and beneficiaries who resist these changes will find themselves increasingly disadvantaged. That's why episodes like this one are so important. We're not just telling you what's changing. We're giving you the specific steps to protect your benefits and maintain your financial security during these transitions. The bottom line is simple. You have 81 days to switch from paper Social Security checks to direct deposit, or your payments will stop on October 1st. This deadline is real. It's absolute, and there will be no extensions. Don't wait. Start the process within the next 2 weeks, whether you do it online, by phone, or in person. Make sure you have confirmation that your direct deposit is set up correctly. Test it with at least one payment before the September 30th deadline. If you found this information helpful, please like this video and share it with anyone who might still be receiving paper checks. Many older Americans don't watch YouTube regularly, so they're depending on family members and friends to keep them informed about changes like this. Thanks for watching Benefits Breakdown. We're here to help you navigate these government changes and protect your financial security. Subscribe for more critical updates, and remember, when it comes to your benefits, preparation is everything.